Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another SWGOH video. So I'm back with another The Dark Side Geonosis Separatist Might Territory Battles video. Now about a year ago I did a playthrough of all the phases, and in phase 2 the full clear was spoiled by Negotiator as well as Acklay. So now I'm back with more teams, more ships, more relics on my roster after about a year attempting again a full clear of all the missions, special missions, fleet missions and combat missions here in phase 2. Now you will be able to find this and all my other territory battle videos on my SWGOH Live tool. If you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out. There will link in the description below. But now let's get into it. So let's just start with the fleets first. So let's just go up top. Now unfortunately here they do not allow you to use other commanders here apart from Thrawn and Tarkin. Ideally, I would prefer to use Finalizer here and Malevolence now that I do have them. I didn't have them a year ago yet, leveled up. So the plan here is, because you don't know will you get Negotiator or not here, what I like to do is always now start with 3 tanky ships so that we can take the initial onslaught there. And last time around I didn't have Imperial TIE Bomber obviously, as well as Sith Bomber leveled up. This time I do. Okay, interesting, Negotiator did not start there with the AoE, which is slightly unexpected. But anyway, let's get target lock up. Now I will save my AoE Dispel until after Negotiator applies Valor, because I want to dispel that so we can then slow down the enemy fleet and reduce their damage. So there we go. Here comes the AoE from Negotiator. There goes my Sith Bomber. And that's why I did not start with Vader ship, because Vader would be taken out. Now we can go ahead and dispel Valor, and this will slow them down. And my first reinforcement Vader, so he can start taking guys out. As you can see, Relic Vader hits really hard here. Alright, I bring in Clone Sergeant. Okay, so now we're stuck behind his taunt. There goes his protection. Let's see if we can finish off Clone Trooper, and there he goes. Alright, there we go. Yep. Okay. Do you know what? Let's just call the Vader for an assist. Now which of these just decided not to heal up yet. TIE Bomber, he still got protection, so saved the heal ability there from Emperor Shuttle for next time. Alright, there we go. And now the next reinforcement. Let's actually bring in a Vulture Droid, just that we get some blind out there so we can evade attacks. Alright, we got Clone Sergeant out. Okay, so now we can heal up TIE Bomber, because he was out of protection already. Okay, so here comes Unending Loyalty, which is slightly unfortunate. Again, I'm holding back on the AoE Dispel from TIE Bomber until these guys get Valor again. Alright, no sense in using ultimate here because they have Unending Loyalty, so we won't be able to just take somebody out. So we'll wait until the next turn here. Okay, let's see if we can take out Clone Trooper here. There he goes. Do you know what? I'm still saving my Dispel. They do not have Valor, and there we go. We can now just take out Rex with the ultimate from Thrawn. And I'll just need to clean up these 2 guys here. Okay. Take him out. I might as well clean up their TIE Bomber. And that should do it, I think. So there we go. First fleet battle in the bag. So let's now move on to the next one, where we have to use Tarkin. Again, not sure will I get Negotiator or not, but in case I do get Negotiator here, I will start again with 3 tanks. So I've got Houndstooth, I've got Sandfak, and as well I've got Hyena Bomber now leveled up. So hopefully these 3 tanky guys, if I do get Negotiator, should be able to withstand the initial barrage, and then hopefully we can turn this thing around. Okay, did not get Negotiator this time in this mission. Alright, there we go. So this will take a little bit longer than usual now because we did not start with any attackers here. But I just wanted to be on the safe side, make sure if I do pull the Negotiator here that I am ready for that. Anyway, let's get some buzz droids out there. Alright, let's see what they're gonna bring in. They're bringing in Clone Sergeant. Okay, let's see if we can get a stun. Dodge. Alright, okay. Should I bring in... You know what, let's bring in Spy so we can just hopefully one-shot somebody. Yeah, let's get Plow out. There we go, excellent. Now we're stuck behind the taunt here. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So they get Valor now. But luckily it's not Negotiator, so it's not that big of a deal if these guys do have Valor. Okay, let's get some turn meter for our guys and extra offense. Just basics here. There we go, another big attack. There goes Clone Sergeant. Let's see what else they've got for us. Is that another Clone Sergeant? Yep. Oh, there goes my Sanfak. Anyway, let's get more buzzies on the field now. Let's get a taunt up. Okay, and now we got another reinforcement we can bring in. So again, let's bring in here Vulture Droid again. Get some Buzz Droids, blind on them. And now, you know, we do have some Separatists here, so we'll get some nice assists whenever we attack there. Excellent. Going after Consular now. Alright, let's see if we'll actually get to use our ultimate or not. Let's go ahead now, take out 5s. There he goes. And Consular, boom. We didn't even get to use the ultimate here. Alright, so here we go. So far, so good. Both missions cleared here in the fleet zone, so it definitely helped having now, you know, all the main ships here leveled up. Let's deploy what I've got left. And now let's go ahead and deal with the combat missions here. Now last time Acklay was the one that spoiled the full clear as well as Negotiator. So this time I was able to clear Negotiator. And I'm back now with my Geos. Last time only Geo Brute Alpha was Relic. The other guys were Gear 12. Now I do have everybody Relic. They're low relics, but you know, hoping this will be enough here. Got Brute Alpha. I slightly, you know, added some better mods on my guys. So I modded Brute Alpha here for health, protection. Same thing for Santhak. I loaded him with health and protection. And then Geo Soldier as well, health and protection. While there for Spy, for Poggle, I loaded him with potency, so hopefully we can land those ability blocks a bit more reliably. And then finally Spy here, I modded him for damage. So I'm hoping now that he's relic that he'll be able to put some nice big hits for us. Okay, let's see if we can get the win finally versus Acklay here. There he is. Alright, getting angry. Alright, he will start in rage, so we'll definitely have to remove that as the first move. So we got this ability here. Geo Brood is the only one that can use it. We obviously want to target Sentinel, get an ability block. Okay, that's not a great start. Didn't get an ability block. Let's try get ability block on Vanguard because he's got an AoE. And then get ability block on Sentinel because she got an AoE as well. Let's start putting some hits now into Acklay. Because the other two Jedi, they do not have AoEs, so you know, we do not really want to take them out. It's only the ones that do have an AoE. Okay, Acklay is putting some hits in my guys, but so far so good. No need to heal up yet here, I think. So let's just take out Vanguard. Okay, and just start putting hits into Acklay now. Let's call somebody to assist here. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we do not have a taunt there. I do not want to taunt with Sanfak just yet. So let's go ahead and use his special, which applies blind on Acklay. So then Acklay will miss his next hit. I'll just take out Sentinel there, so we don't need to worry about AoEs for the time being. Alright, okay, so there was a miss because of blind, so that's pretty good. Now Acklay's got protection up here, so what I'll probably do here is use here AoE from Geobrute to dispel protection up. Alright, and just keep putting hits here now. If you do taunt here with Santhak, he will put offense down on Acklay, so that'll help as well. surviving some of those hits. There we go. All right. There we go. Let's put a hit, big hit with Spy. It wasn't critical hit, unfortunately, but still, you know, making good progress here. So I'm definitely seeing a big difference now that my Geos are relicked here. Let's heal up. Let's cleanse off that daze. We almost got Acklay into yellow already, so this is going really good so far compared to before when I had Gear 12 Geos. I think only a couple of times I was able to complete with Gear 12 Geos, but this is my first run with Relic Geos and it looks a lot more straightforward, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So we again have to worry about Sentinel here, because she got an AoE, as well as Vanguard. So let's go ahead and apply ability blocks on them. Now we do have an Rage over there on Acklay, so let's try and avoid hitting it until we can remove that. Okay, let's get an ability. No ability block on Sentinel, unfortunately. Get ability block on Vanguard. Excellent. Okay, yeah, let's just avoid attacking Acklay for the time being, because every time you hit him, it'll be gaining a bonus turn meter. But now anyway, he was about to take a turn, so I decided to attack it anyway. There we go. Let's remove Enrage from Acklay and just go all out. Okay. Oh, there goes an AoE. Okay, well, we were able to survive that. But when I had Gear 12 Geo, sometimes these Sentinel AoEs were really devastating. But so far we are still hanging in there. Oh, there goes another AoE. And for example, that AoE there, when I had Gear 12, like Poggle and Soldier and Spy would have just been taken out there for sure. So definitely, there we go. A final blow from Spy, and it was a win. So definitely having like low relic Geos looks like it makes this a lot more reliable. We shall see. But so far so good. We are now finally, I think, on track to full clear this phase 2, because other missions I didn't really have issues last time, so should be good to go. As well as last time I did not have a relic Dooku. He was at Gear 12. Now I do have him relicked up because obviously he's required to unlock Sith Eternal. So I have him at relic 6 now, and as such as well, she's at relic 3. And I'll let you in on a secret, but this is just between you and me. Do not let my guild know. I'm actually auto-playing this mission now that I do have Relic Dooku, because to be honest, it's not really much you can do here. You just got Asajj and Dooku, so it's pretty much the counter-attacks from Dooku will do all the job here. So I'm just auto-playing now, but I do not want my guild leader to know that I'm auto-playing this, so shh. Especially his basic and stun, can ability block. There goes an AoE, but you know, not issues at all. So there you go. Pretty much auto playing here. This mission. Okay. Yeah. Because it's different when you have like a full 5-man team, then you know it's good to manually control them. But when you have only 2 characters that basically their abilities are more or less just basic attacks, you know, there's not much you can do better than AI here. So I think it's okay to autoplay it. Okay, so let's continue now with the next combat mission here in the middle. Now here I'm going to use troopers, same as I did in phase 1, because troopers, once you know you do have them leveled up, you know, they burn through these missions so quickly. I think they're the fastest team. It'll probably take a couple of minutes only to clear here all the 4 waves. So if you do have them, do use them. They're very good. Just showing you my mods here. You know, even from mod perspective, you know, you just need Piet to be really fast so he can go first, but everybody else, they just benefit from the whole turn meter train from Veer, so you do not need to have like crazy speed or even, you know, crazy damage mods on these guys, because Piet's Emperor Trap will anyway boost your damage so quickly that you'll be able to take everybody out without any problems. And obviously we got Death Trooper here, so he can apply Death Mark as well, you know, which also helps. But anyway, the whole goal here is get your turn meter train going here with Piet, and then do not allow enemy to take a turn, because if they do take a turn, obviously your stacks of Emperor's Trap will reset. So just go big mass attack over on Clone Sergeant, Apply death mark there, take lieutenant out, and now from here on out you can just pretty much basic this. Only save special abilities for when you really need them. Like here I needed some extra bonus turn meter, so I'd use their special ability from range trooper to get some buffs to continue my turn meter train. Just one more hit and boom, there we go. So troopers again, clearing 4 waves here in phase 2, no problems whatsoever. Very quickly, very efficiently, so highly recommend working on troopers, not only for territory battles, also in assault battles. They can complete 2 challenge tier 3 assault battles, so they're definitely a good team there if you're looking for a brilliant PvE squad. Now here, for the next mission in the middle, just trying to see what separatists I have left to use. So I've got my Nute, I've got B1 available still, because some of those guys, I think Grievous, I platooned my Grievous, so I'm just kind of using what's left over from my separatist squad. And finally Magna Guard here as well, so he can tank for us. And of course Wattenborough himself, his tech should make this very easy. But anyway, you never know what kind of RNG we are going to get here. So let's first distribute attack. Weapon tag goes over on B1 so that he's getting more turns, so he can faster increase his stacks, which will obviously boost his offense. And then for the next tag, let's put now Met Pack over on Nute, because you know he is kind of squishy, but we do want to keep him alive. And then here now B1, let's summon our rocket there, rocket droid, get a stun, no stuns, and here comes the AoEs. Obviously with weapon tag we will also be ignoring their defense, so you know B1 should be able, his AoEs should be quite devastating here, especially in the initial waves. And there goes the first 2 guys already. And then final piece of tech, I like to put the tank tech over on the summoned rocket droid, just so that he can keep taunting, and then if he does get taken out, it doesn't matter, we can just resummon him anyways. Okay, alright, so we just got now 2 clone troopers here to go. We got Cody. Who else we got? We got Echo. We got 5s. Okay. So what will happen is we will keep hitting them, and then 5s will keep gaining bonus turn meter, which will then keep feeding bonus turn meter to our B2. So as you can see, we got a bit of a loop here going between 5s and B2, and every time 5s does get a turn, obviously B1 is gaining bonus turn meter. So then it's essentially just 5s, B1 and B2 here taking turns, and which is what you want, because eventually, as you will see there, the more stacks we have now on B1, his AoE will become more and more devastating, and his AoEs will pretty much just take everybody else out. So just keep hitting 5s, because you know he will be counter-attacking, gaining bonus turn meter, attacking you back, and this will then trigger your B2. So it's a kind of a loop here between B2 and 5s that we are exploiting. Okay, there we go. Yep. Let's keep spamming those AoEs. Let 5s take a bunch of turns here. Luckily, he's not doing a lot of damage. However, because of Cody's leadership, he's recovering good amount of protection every time he uses his basic. But you can see, like now, AoEs from B1 are pretty much taking care of everybody else but 5s. Okay, just do another AoE here. Hopefully we'll get B1 in a moment to finish off these guys. Okay. Seems like 5s and B2 have a bit of a competition going on. Okay, now our Magna Guard there is getting low on health, but you know, with so many stacks on B1, we can always just healing up back to full health and protection, and just keep hitting 5s. Everybody else is not really getting a turn here, so there goes 5s, so now they will start getting some turns with 5s out of there, but it's too late, and there goes another 4-wave battle here with the leftover separatists that I had in the middle. So now we just have to go over to the bottom. We got 2 more missions here to complete, and hopefully we'll get a full clear. I'm pretty sure we will. So for this one, actually, what I want to try for the first time, I literally 2 hours ago I unlocked the ultimate on my Sith Eternal, so I want to see, can Sith Eternal and then these leftover characters that we were forced to relic them up to unlock Sith Eternal, can these guys actually complete here 4 waves? We'll see. Phase 2 probably it's not that challenging, but we'll see the rest in the phase 3 and 4, can they actually do it or not. So we got the Royal Guard, had to relic him up, and then who's also a useless character, yeah, Krennic. So this is kind of the squad here that we were forced to relic up for Sith Eternal, so I just want to test it out if this will work. So let me just show you the mods on these guys. I'm just trying out different mods on Sith Eternal just for fun. I put critical damage set on him, see if that will help. And I got Sidious, some speed on him, then Maul, modded for offense, Royal Guard, defense, protection. You know, he doesn't really need much here. And finally Krennic, some speed on him, but yeah, I don't expect these guys to do much here. It's probably gonna be Sith Eternal carrying the battle. The other guys that are just for distraction. Okay, here we go. Should we summon the droid first or link up? Let's link up Jedi Sentinel and Jedi Guardian. Okay, so this will now give us retribution, as well as the tanks will get a taunt. So, you know, at least now we got Royal Guard taunting. Alright, Krennic, let's see what you can do. Boom! Oh, what a big hit. But luckily, as you can see, you know, the retribution helps here, because then we can counterattack people. Oh, okay, Maul is actually doing some decent damage here. 45k hits. That's not bad, actually. Was that a 58k hit from Maul? Let's see. Oh, a dodge. But looks like that Maul, from all these guys, at least is doing some okay damage, whereas the other guys not really. Okay, there we go. So we are already into wave 2 here. Alright, there we go, and we are heading into wave 4 now. Oh, we're facing Anakin, okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and link Anakin there. And Arc Trooper. I think Arc Trooper's AoE can do some big damage as well, so let's link him up so he can't critically hit us. Okay, beautiful. So the counterattacks here. But I would imagine we'll be stuck behind Kenobi here. We almost got him out though. Okay, there we go. Foresight, come on, get him up before Padme heals him up. Okay, she got a heal. Now luckily this is not Padme lead, so we don't worry about courage here. But we do have to go through Kenobi again now. Alright, we'll probably have to wait until our ultimate to take these guys out, because all the protection up and healing and everything. Alright, now Jedi Vanguard is taunting. Okay, let's do a heal. Okay, so our ultimate is full now, so we should be able to unload it whenever we do get a turn here. Yeah, there we go. Let's go into our ultimate now. Come on, Emperor, take a turn. So we can finally break this stalemate here. Okay, here comes the AoE. Alright, there we go. Alright, Palps, show me what you've got. Alright, impressive. most impressive. And just clean up Padme and we're good to go. Alright, so it seems like this team is not too bad actually. Maul is doing okay damage there, you know, 40, 50k on critical hits, both on his basic and AoE. And at least see there, while not doing a massive damage, he's applying healing immunity on his basic. And then Royal Guard is taunting a little bit, so the only one that kind of didn't really do much there, I think, was Krennic. Everybody else kind of did something. And now for the final battle, just bringing in my standard Supreme Leader Colorant team that I like to use here. So just use any first order characters that do not have any bonus turn meter in their kit, because if you're gaining bonus turn meter, they will be losing health and maximum health and protection, and they'll become very squishy very quickly. So this is pretty much the go-to team that I use for territory battles with my Supreme Leader Colorant. You know, against the mods again, you don't really matter so much because it's really Supreme Leader Colorant that will be carrying this for you, same way as Sith Eternal did in the previous battle here. So let's go ahead, poke Sentinel. There she goes, and now we can summon the droid. Here we can call Kylo to an assist. Okay, so doing some good progress here. Now we have to deal with these two guys, which they are quite tanky, but it's a wave 1, so we should be able to quickly clear this. There we go. Mace window, but this one does have a shatter point there that will deal massive damage, so probably we have to prioritize him now. Okay. Alright, come on Kylo, get a turn, buddy. Get a turn. Let's do an AoE. Okay, I'm just saving the ultimate for an emergency case. In case this does go downhill, but you know, in phase 2 I think still shouldn't be a problem. Alright, they healed up a bit. Alright, let's just do ultimate now because I'm stuck behind the taunt. So just want to be able to take Clone Trooper out. Come on. There we go. Finish off Vanguard there, and only Mace to go, and we've got ourselves a full clear. It seems. So there we go. I was able to full clear now phase 2 finally after a year. I was able to beat Negotiator and Acklay here, so it was good because a year ago I failed there. So it definitely feels good to be able to, you know, create an updated videos here showing full clears in phase 2. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, that you find it useful, showing you how I completed here full clear in phase 2. I'll see you in phase 3 video, but until then, hey, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.